foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekahakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to the elect. This is Revelations 13 and 16, and it reads, He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And we're moving closer and closer to this time right now, where digital currency, digital future is at a rapid pace. We're getting closer and closer to the physical money being deleted or taken off the earth and replaced with a digital currency. And it's going to go deeper than just a digital currency. It's going to go into a RFID chip, which is something they're going to plant underneath your hand, underneath your skin, on your hand, or something on your forehead, whatever. But we're moving closer to that, where physical money will not be your way of buying and selling. So let me go to this. Like I said, I went to AI and I asked, are we headed into a digital future? And it reads, yes, we are rapidly moving into a deeply integrated digital future driven by explosive rise of autonomous AI agent, world-spanning connectivity, and the blend of physical and virtual environments, tech integration accelerating at an unprecedented pace. Technology experts and international governing bodies indicate that this shift is structural, permanent, and will alter almost every aspect of daily human existence over the next decade. So the thing I want to say is that it's rapidly growing. It's moving at an all-time. It's moving fast. So people are, it's going to catch your people. Before you know it, the dollar's no be no more, and they're going to have something else in place. Because once the dollar is gone, they got us. They got whoever going to trust in it, in the system, the trust in this beast. Whoever trusts in it and believe in it, they're gonna have you in a derision, man. And what we saying is, let me get that one. Somebody get that in a derision, because they're gonna get you, man. Because once you totally depend on it, because you're gonna need it, because you're gonna get weak. A lot of jakes and a lot of people are going to get weak, and we pray that we stay strong in these up and coming days, man. This is going to get serious. This is getting real serious. We're getting there, going to a new way of life, and it's totally what the scriptures told us not to do. The Bible says, do not take it. Whoever take it going to get the same. I'll go into that later, but just, yeah. But we're getting into that. Let's go to had a derision. Wait, did I go? Oh, okay. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and at 69, and it reads, is it, and they that consent unto them, leave alone, get away from that age. Get away from there. It's like it says, they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. That's right. So the people that's going to go unto them, looking for help, they're going to consent unto them. Hey, I know I want this, or I need this, and and that's when you're going to get destroyed. That's when they're going to have their way with you. Take this, Jack. Eat this. Take this. You got to do, all this shit. So all these jabs they're gonna enforce on you, you're gonna have to take them if you want to live in your house, have your heat on, drive your car, live your normal life. So this is what they're pushing, man. They're pushing this technology, and we know what's in that JAB. Sorry. We know what's in that JAB. And it's those nanotechnologies, man. Those nanobots. So they want to get you that way you are connected in the system as well. You are part of the system. That's what they want, man. They want you part of the system. That's why they're telling you this technology is running at a rapid pace. You think they're going to just stop at digital currency? No, they're going to keep rolling this thing until they get to their main thing in this new world order. And that's to have everybody connected to this thing, and that's through the M.O.T.B. And that's what they're moving forward to, man, fastly. And if you can't see it, that's because the Lord got you blinded, because the truth is out there. You just got to know, man. If you concerned with your soul and you serious, you're gonna look into this, man. You're not gonna just take the word for it. You're gonna have this thing gonna have to make sense to you. It says you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell. It ain't talking about sin. It ain't talking about other dumb shit that these people are saying. It's something that deals with currency. You're not gonna be able to buy or sell. And that's when they're gonna bring that RFID chip there, or that RFID chip, where they're gonna have total control over you. If you don't have that chip, you're not into the society. Maybe you're held in a FEMA camp or some concentration camp or some shit as a threat to society because you don't take their going well with their program, their protocol, whatever the case may be. So we're closer than ever to this thing going down, man. We are at the end of this advanced kingdom. So, but if you take that thing, it says, this is Revelation 14:9, and it says, and a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of indignation, and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receives the mark of his name. That's right. So you're going to get those missiles. You're going to get that torment. Esau that was made out for the devil. You're gonna receive the same thing if you take that. You gotta see this really makes you want to stand 10 toes down deeper if you know how much Yahweh, because you know this is all the Lord's program. That's just like okay, once you set this trap, you ain't gonna have no food for a couple. You know what I'm saying? This is a trap. I'm gonna set it out there. Don't fuck with it. This is for the somebody said it. This is for the enemies. Don't fuck with it. But you fucked around and got entangled. You got hungry. You got desperate. So you're gonna fuck around and go try to trap. That's what the Lord has set up. That's what that M.O.T.B is, the trap. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna get thirsty, hungry, or you're gonna go to the trap, or you're gonna depend on how much you outshot and just suffer this thing out and go through the straight way. You gotta find a way. You know what I'm saying? Because you take the trap, you through. Because that's the trap, baby. Just gotta tell you. The Lord put it out there. Whoever take it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's clear as day. I know it's easier said than done, but you gotta have in your mind that, hey, this is a trap. I'd rather just die off my own. I started death before I go to that problem. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the mentality you gotta have. You're not gonna take it. You will eat dog food or some shit before you take the M.O.T.B. You will eat anything before that. As far as it's lawful, like it. But you know what I'm saying. You don't want to take that money too. So we warning you, we tell you this thing is getting ready to go to another level. And this man is moving fast with his technology. So the M.O.T.B, which is the mark of the beast, will be implemented soon. As soon as they take the dollar out and they introduce that digital currency, that digital currency gonna go out the window real fast. That's only gonna be on the table for it. So, because once they get rid of the dollar, they got you. Once the dollar's no more good, you can't use it nowhere, nobody's accepting it, they got you. Because now they can change the rules however the fuck they want it, when they want it, fast. Hey, you gotta get a report, come down and get you, you know, oh, Mr. Turner or Mrs. whoever, you're scheduled for an appointment at so-and-so to get a fitted for some type of device. So your transactions can be easier and so on and so forth. And you will no longer all this shit in the third. So they're gonna sell it to you, and then they're gonna have another sign, another small print. And if you don't come down to take that, your whatever current digital currency is subject to come under some kind of fucking scrutiny or some shit, or it's gonna, whatever he saw pull out there. So man, they want you to take that shit, and they come in with the hardcore shit. Once they get that fucking dollar out of the system, once they can kill that motherfucker, and they put the digital ID out there, once they get that running, they know they got it. It's all going, it's good, it's running. Because they kill that dollar, that's a wrap. And that dollar's basically dead. That dollar's dead. It's just, they just strangling this on to the next stage, really. You know what I'm saying? This is going to the next stage, which is a digital currency, then an M.O.T.B, which is the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, which you're going to put under your skin. And so, yeah, we here. So, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rekakash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone salutations and blessings to the elect. Shalom.